Hello, all of my Dharma yogis. Welcome. I hope that you are having a wonderful morning, day, or evening whenever you have decided to join me. Thank you for joining me. It means the world to me that you are here and that you've landed in this space and that you trust me to guide you through the next 45 to 50 minutes of movement. So you have joined a yin yang class. So what this is going to look like, it's going to be a nice mixture of some yin postures to begin and end the practice. And then everything in between is going to be a flow. It's a class that's open to all levels. So you can be a beginner yogi or an advanced yogi, it doesn't matter. And if you are more on that advanced end of your practice, then just make sure you're listening for the cues to take the postures a little bit deeper if that's something that you're wanting. Like I said, practice is going to be about 45 to 50 minutes, depending on how long the baby naps. And you don't need any props for today's practice, but of course, if you do have them, then please feel free to invite them into your practice. We're going to dive right in. Of course, as always, you can add your music. I won't have music in today's class. I know some of them I do, but today's I won't. If you are interested in finding a playlist, you can jump onto my Apple Music and just grab anyone from there. And they are really good to go with most of the classes. So we are going to start with our meditation, getting a nice comfortable position that can be seated, laying down, on a couch, in a chair, however that looks for you. Using pillows or blankets to get as comfortable as you can. And when you've found that position, whatever it may look like for you, start to close down your eyes. And start to feel your body settling in. With every exhale, your body is getting still and soft. And with every exhale, you're feeling your body sink deeper and deeper down into the mat and into the earth beneath you. And as those thoughts start to drift in and out of your mind, let them go. Bringing your mind once again back to the breath whenever it may start to drift away. Reminding yourself that you have nowhere else to be, nothing else to do. And if you can, with every exhale, feeling a sense of letting go. Letting go of the things you cannot change. Letting go of the things you cannot control. letting go of the weight and the stress that you bear on your shoulders. Just let it all go. If it feels appropriate for you to say a gesture or a mantra to yourself, maybe set an intention coming into the space to do so. You can leave your hands where they feel comfortable, or bring your palms together at heart center for Anjali Mudra. And when you're ready, bringing those hands back to your lap, or where they feel comfortable. And just slowly waking up the body in small movements of the fingers and toes. We are going to start our practice laying down. So if you're not already there, just making your way onto your back. You can still keep your eyes closed if you'd like, or you can blink them open. That's completely up to you. So we are laying down onto our backs. I'm still seated because I'm going to show you what the next posture looks like. We are going to start the practice, as I mentioned, with some yin-like postures. So our first one is going to be banana asana. So what that looks like when you're laying down on your back, we're going to root the feet, lift up the hips. We're going to bring our right hip to the outside edge of the mat. So the right hip is to the edge of the right side of your mat. Extending your legs out nice and long. Bring your heels to the bottom left corner. Reach your arms up above your head. And then bringing your arms up and over to the top left corner. So we're shaping ourselves like a banana or like a crescent moon. Okay, so this is what it's going to look like on your mat, laying down on your back. Okay. We're getting into the lateral side of the body here, all the way up that right side. If you wish to take this posture a little bit deeper, you can bring your right ankle and cross it over your left. When we bring yin into our practice, we focus on time and stillness and depth. Time is for how long the posture is held, stillness in the body, and eventually the mind, and how deep you go into the posture, finding that threshold that you can hold but not be in pain. Using all three of those together with your breath. On your next inhale, start to bring yourself back into center, bringing the arms back in first, then the feet, then rooting the feet, picking up the hips and bringing them back in. Hug your knees in towards your chest and just rock back and forth on your mat. Nice slow way to open up our practice. All right. Come back to center, root the feet, lift up the hips. This time we're going to bring that left hip all the way to the edge of the mat. Extending out the feet, bringing those heels to the bottom right edge. Arms going above the head and bringing them over to the top right corner. Again, if you want to take it a little bit deeper, bringing the left ankle to cross over that right ankle. Feeling the expansion and the stretch come all up that lateral line of your left side and the contraction of your right side. Again, we're going to focus on holding that threshold, using our breath, and finding the stillness. All right, with your next inhale, just as you went into the posture, slowly start to come out. Arms first, feet second, hips third. And then hugging those knees in towards the chest when you're ready, and slowly rocking side to side. All right, we're going to come into one more to warm up the body. It'll be nice and gentle for a twist. So we're going to stay laying down. I'm just going to turn sideways so you have a better view of what this looks like. So we are going to straighten the right leg. The left knee is bent with the foot planted onto the mat. Bend your right knee and bring that right ankle on top of your left knee or left thigh. From here, we're going to simply allow the legs to drop over towards the left, so much so that that right foot drops down to the floor or to the mat. Extend your arms out in a T position, and if it feels okay for the neck and shoulders, bring the gaze over that right shoulder. Just breathe here. On your next inhale, unwind yourself, bringing yourself back into center, giving those knees a nice big hug in, and rocking side to side. Setting the feet back down with the knees bent. This time we'll straighten our left leg, bringing that left ankle on top of the right thigh, arms coming out in that T position, and we'll drop the legs over towards that right side. And if it feels okay for the neck, bringing that gaze over the left arm. All right, with your next inhale, come to center, hugging the knees in and rocking side to side. And when you're ready, rolling up into that seated position. Okay. Hopefully your spine and ribs are feeling nice and open. I know mine are. All right. So from here, we're just going to do some quick shoulder rolls just because we've been laying down for a little bit. So rolling them in both directions. All right, we're going to come into an all fours position. So having those wrists stacked about shoulder width apart, knees about hip width apart. We're going to start to cat-cow our spine. So as we inhale, we bring that gaze up. And as we exhale, we round the spine, tucking that chin towards the chest. Inhale, scooping forward. Exhale, rounding. Keep going with your own breath. Do 3 more full cycles. And coming into a neutral spine. Okay, we're going to stay rooted with the left hand. We're going to bring the right hand out in front of us. If you want to make this even trickier, start to extend the left leg back. So we have right arm out, left leg back. Toes are pointing down. Take a great big inhale. And as we exhale, we're going to bring those into center, connecting that right elbow and left knee. Inhale out. Exhale in. One more time. Inhale to stretch. If you want to, bending into that left knee, grabbing for that left foot with your right hand. Releasing the foot, bringing the right arm back out in front, and we'll set both the hand and leg down. Swaying the hips side to side. We'll repeat that on the other side. So our right hand is going to stay rooted, and we're going to bring our left arm out in front of us. When you're ready, and if you choose to, that right leg going out behind you. Great big inhale. Exhale, bring it in. 2 more times. And holding it out nice and long. If you want to bend into that right leg, and grab for that right foot with your left hand, doing so. And releasing when you're ready, coming back down to center. And again, we sway those hips from side to side. All right, tuck your toes and send your hips up into our first down dog. And once we're there, we're just going to paddle out the legs. Really feeling as though we're pushing that chest towards our thighs. Tailbone going up to the ceiling. All right, bring your right leg up, toes are pointing down. And as we exhale, we bring that right knee to our nose. Maybe give the knee a kiss. Step that right foot in between your hands. Drop down your back knee, untuck those back toes. Inhale to come on up for a nice low lunge. Feeling that those hips are pushing forward. Cactus your arms. Open up the chest. Inhale those arms back up. Come down so the hands are framing the front foot. From here, we're going to tuck the back toes. Feel your core engaged. So that belly button is going towards the spine. Inhale up, crescent lunge. Everybody's favorite, isn't it? Cactus those arms. Feeling a nice opening in the chest. We're going to flow this 3 times. So as we inhale, we come up. Arms go up, front leg straightens. Exhale, back down. 2 more times. One more. Inhaling just the arms up. Hands go down to frame that front foot. Step back your right foot. We're going to root the right hand, rolling to the outer side edge of that right foot, coming in for a nice side plank. If you'd like, you can rest down that right knee to make this a little bit more accessible. If you want to take this a little bit further, floating up the left leg. Wherever you've landed, take a great big inhale, and as you exhale, let's unwind. Go through your vinyasa, lowering down. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale to your down dog. Pedal out your legs. All right, left leg lifts. Step that left foot in between your hands. Drop down your back knee, untuck those toes. Feeling those hips really pushing forward. We inhale up. We want to make sure that the knee is right in alignment with that ankle, okay? If we're over it or behind, we're in danger zone, so we don't want to be there. Cactus those arms. All right, straightening just the arms, bringing them down, tuck those back toes so the knee lifts. Nice big inhale, and up we go, crescent lunge. Once again, cactus those arms. That back heel is lifted. The thighs are burning. Let's flow it 3 times. Here we go. Inhale up. Exhale down. 2 more times. Good work. Inhale, just the arms up. Exhale those hands down, stepping that left foot back. Again, rooting the left hand, rolling to the outer edge of that left foot. Inhale your right arm up. Same variations on this side. You can drop that left leg down onto the knee for extra support, or float that right leg up for an extra challenge. Wherever you are, take a great big inhale. Exhale, come back. Go through your vinyasa. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale to a down dog. Pedaling out those legs, swaying the hips. If you need to take a drink of water, please do that. If you need a child's pose, you can definitely do that as well. All right, if you're in a child's pose, take your time there. Meet us wherever we are when you're ready. For those of you who are ready, coming into a down dog, if you're not already there, we'll lift that right leg back up to the sky. And as we exhale, step that right foot in between your hands, position that back foot for a warrior one position. And we'll inhale up, warrior one. Okay, our warrior one, we want to make sure we have a nice bend in that front knee. Again, the knee is in line with that ankle. Our ribs are not flaring out. They're rooted in, and the hips are opening forward. That back foot is at a 45-degree angle, and your pinky side edge is fully connected down to that mat. Reach those arms up, but drop the shoulders. Nice big breaths here. You are a warrior. Great big inhale. And as we exhale, we open up towards the left for warrior two. Keeping the front bend in the front knee, but the back foot now shifts parallel to the back edge of the mat. The hips are opening towards the left, and your gaze is coming over that front right hand. Inhale, flipping your front palm to the ceiling. Exhale, exalt your warrior. So sweeping that front arm back. Make sure you keep that bend in your front knee. Come back, warrior two. Drop your front arm down to that front leg and sweep your back arm forward, extended side angle. Try not to put too much pressure on this front arm. You can reach both arms forward like you're holding a beach ball. Both arms out to the side like you're holding a beach ball. You can find your bind, wrapping your right arm up and around that right leg and reaching for your left hand around your back. And if you found your bind and you want to step into birds of paradise, step your back foot to the top of your mat. And when you're ready, root the left foot and inhale your right leg up. Okay, wherever you've landed, using your breath, inhale your way back to a warrior two, but take your time. Once you're there, straighten your front leg. Reach forward. Exhale down, triangle pose. Bringing your gaze up into that top left hand. Great big inhale, and as we exhale, we're going to give ourselves a high five. So we're going to bring that left hand down, high-fiving the right, and inhaling that right arm up for a reverse triangle. As you can see, I'm all over the place today, so that is a-okay. It happens. Our practice is never the same. Great big inhale. Exhale, coming back down, both hands framing that front foot. Taking your back toes so they're facing the top of your mat. Take a great big inhale. And as you exhale, step to the top of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up to standing. Exhale, hands coming to heart center. Okay, we're going to come in for a balancing posture. So we kind of did this at the beginning of practice, but now we're going to do it more as a balance. So we're going to root the right foot. We're going to lift that left knee up. We're going to bring that left ankle on top of the right knee. Bring your hands to prayer. Slowly start to sit yourself down for figure four. Breathing. So there's options. You can stay just like this. You can bring your hands down to wrap around that right ankle. You can bring your hands out in front of you and come into a flying crow. So that would look like this, and then just lifting off of your right foot. However, I've been out of that in my practice since I was pregnant. So we're not gonna embarrass myself with a face plant in practice today. So to be continued if you want to see me do it, but if you are in those advanced poses, you already know what I'm talking about, so you go ahead and fly your crow. And when you're ready, take a great big inhale. Exhale. Inhale, come on up. Exhale, setting the foot down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands beside your feet, walk, step, or jump back for your high plank. Go through your vinyasa, cobra or up dog, to your down dog. Right away, our left leg's gonna come up, stepping that left foot between the hands, warrior one position, coming up with your inhale, checking in with your alignment, bend in the front knee, the hips, the back foot, the ribs, and the shoulders. Don't forget your breath, the most important part. Great big inhale. Exhale, we'll open up towards the right side, warrior two. Hips are open, back foot is parallel, and we're looking down that front hand. Inhale, flipping your front palm up towards the ceiling. Exhale, exalted warrior. Feeling that nice openness through the entire left side. Inhale, back warrior two. Exhale, dropping the front arm, sweeping the front arm forward, extended side angle, and choosing any of the variations here. And if you're deciding to go into your birds of paradise, take your time. And there's no rush to come out of it. And whenever you're ready, no matter where you're at, use that inhale to come back, warrior two. Straighten the front leg, reach forward. Exhale, down triangle pose. Bringing that gaze to the top hand if you can. Great big inhale. Exhale, high five, coming in for that reverse triangle. You can do it. Lots of times in practice, when I say you can do it, I'm also telling it to myself. Exhale, both hands down to frame that front foot. Adjust that back foot so you're in that nice high lunge position. Step your back foot to the top of your mat. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up to standing. Exhale, Tadasana or mountain pose. Okay, we're going to do our figure four on this side of the body. So we're going to root into the left foot, right knee comes up, right ankle roots, hands to prayer. Great big inhale. As you exhale, start to sit yourself down and see where you land. All the same options on this side. And again, if you're doing that crow, take your time. And when we come out of it, if you're still not done, you can stay as long as you'd like. One more cycle of breath. Inhale up. Exhale, drop the foot and swan dive forward. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands beside the feet. Walk, step, or jump back for that high plank. Go through your vinyasa. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale to that down dog. All right, let's wind things down a little bit. So we are going to come into pigeon. I will show you this in a seated version after, but I will come into the more typical laying pigeon first. So the right leg is going to lift. We'll bring the right knee towards that right wrist and the right ankle towards the left wrist. Straightening out that back leg nice and long, tenting the fingertips out in front of you, taking a nice big inhale. And as you exhale, walking yourself forward as much as the body is going to allow you to do so today. We're trying to keep that front shin as parallel to the front edge of the mat as possible. For those of you who want a seated version, you're going to come in to that figure four position that we have done twice already in practice. So bringing the right ankle on top of the left thigh and then walking the hands, tenting them behind you, and then walking them closer to the glutes, pushing the chest towards that right shin. If you want more, picking up the glutes, bringing them closer to the rooted foot, and then again, walking your hands back in towards the body. So this is the exact same stretch, just a little bit more accessible. Find the breath. I hope you find what you are looking for. I hope you find the kind of happiness that exists on your terms. I hope you truly take the time to figure out what moves you, what encourages your soul, what you deeply crave from life. And I hope you have the courage to chase that. I hope you have the courage to believe that you are deserving of everything that you desire, that you are capable and worthy of curating the kind of life for yourself that sparks something within you. You have a fire inside of you. I hope you never let convenience or comfort or the easiness of standing still put it out. I hope you show the world what you can do with all of that passion inside of you. Okay, when you're ready, Walking yourself up. If you're in the seated version, just unwinding the legs and windshield wiping them back and forth. If you're with me in the laying one, we're going to tuck those back toes so that the left knee is lifted. Send that right leg up and through, three-legged down dog. Open up those hips over to the right. And if you want to come into wild thing and open up your chest, go for it. When you're ready, come on back. Setting the right leg down, we'll lift the left leg up and we'll come in for pigeon on our left side. So that left knee to wrist, left ankle to the right wrist. Back leg is straight, and then you'll find the space to move yourself forward when you're ready. If you're seated, the left ankle is coming over top of the right leg. And again, adjusting with your glutes, how close it is to that rooted foot will make the stretch more intense or less intense for you. We're focusing into that stillness at the right depth for the right amount of time. I hope you find the kind of love that makes you a softer person. The kind of love that makes you want to be a better person. The kind of love that believes in you and supports you, that stands by your side. I hope you find someone who quickly becomes your favorite thing. Someone who makes the fall less fearful. Someone who can't help but choose every single day with you. I hope you find something and someone real, because nothing is more beautiful than loving someone who loves you back. Nothing is more beautiful than loving someone who builds you a home in their heart. Again, when you're ready, we're going to come out of the posture. If you're seated, windshield wiping the legs. If you're with me, send that left leg up and through. Open up those hips towards the left. And if it feels good to open up to the ceiling for wild thing, that space is there for you. We all are going to land into a beautiful child's pose. So those big toes are going to go together. The knees are as wide as the mat or as close together as touching. And then from there, we're going to walk ourselves forward, connecting that torso and forehead down towards the mat, relaxing the arms. You can have your palms facing down towards the mat. You can externally rotate the palms so that they're face up towards the ceiling. You can bring your hands to prayer and bring the prayer behind your neck. Whatever feels best for you. I hope you find acceptance, the kind that rings through your bones, the kind that quiets the voice inside of you that tells you you're not good enough or that you are falling behind. I hope you forgive yourself for the mistakes that you may have made, for the past that you keep alive inside of you. I hope you learn to let go of the things you had to do in order to heal or to grow or to survive. You are doing your best. You are human. Please don't ever forget that. On your next inhale, tenting up onto the fingertips, walking them over to the right edge of your mat, maybe off of the mat, and then lowering yourself back down, just getting back into that left side of the body. Inhaling back up onto the fingertips. Walk to center, back down, just taking one cycle of breath here. Back up to the fingertips and over to the left to settle back down. Just get into that right side body. When you're ready, coming back to center, walking yourself down. Come up onto all fours. We'll make our way into a seated position. Bring those arms up above the head. And as you exhale, bring that left hand to the right knee and the right hand behind you like a little kickstand, just twisting into the spine briefly. Come back to center and twist over towards the left. Come back to center. Bring your hands to prayer. And then find a position laying down onto your back for Shavasana, using any blankets or pillows that feel good for you. Laying out nice and long, the hands to either side, palms up to receive energy, palms down for grounding. Allow those feet to flop open. When you feel ready and comfortable, close down those eyes. I will bring the energy back into our space in a few minutes when the time is right. Take a nice big inhale and a nice big exhale. And just let yourself be. With every exhale, again, feeling yourself sink deeper and deeper into your mat, into that relaxation. Lastly, I hope you find the kind of moments that can take your breath away. The kind of moments that change you. I hope you travel to places that cleanse you. I hope you go to concerts that ring through your bones and make you feel so alive. I hope you connect with the small things. I hope you look at someone mid-conversation and you feel your stomach surge with the feelings you have for them. I hope you surround yourself with the kind of friends that encourage your spontaneity and that are always there for you. I hope you live truly. I hope you don't ever hold back. There is so much to feel in this world, and I hope that you feel it all. And when you're ready, starting to wiggle your fingers and your toes, maybe rolling the wrists and the ankles, reaching your feet out nice and long and your arms up over your head. Nice big stretch. Maybe hugging the knees in towards the chest and rocking from side to side. And then choosing whatever feels right for you, rolling over to the right or rolling over to the left. The right representing relaxation and the left representing energy. We take this moment as a chance to restart, reset, renew. To take our physical yoga practice and everything we've learned and bring it off of our mats into our lives. And when you're ready, I will meet you in a seated position to close out our practice. If you can, keep your eyes closed. Hands can be in the lap where they feel comfortable, or one last time bringing them into Anjali Mudra. We'll take one more nice big breath together, inhaling through the nose. Big audible exhale through the mouth. May the sun bring you new energy by day. May the moon softly restore you by night. May the rain wash away your worries. And may the breeze blow new strength into your being. May you walk gently through this world and know its beauty for all the days of your life. With all of my light and all of my love, and always humbly in your service. Namaste. Thank you, OMD Yogis, for being with me today. It is always a pleasure to have you. If you liked the class, make sure you share it. Make sure you like it. If there's more classes you're looking for, shoot me a message. Let me know what you're looking for. And I'm always here to chat. Make sure you check out the blog. Make sure you check out our online community that has open chats going all the time about all the things. And we have lots of new workshops coming your way as well. So stay tuned for all of that. Thanks again for joining me. Have a beautiful rest of your day or your evening, and we'll see you again soon. Bye.